Why, good evening, you beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great day thus far, and we're going to wind down the night with the celebration of this new moon in Libra. It's an opportunity for us to really transform and unpack those deeply rooted attachments, to transcend the limitations of our expectations and assumptions, and really, most importantly, to unfold and heal and to tap into the pureness that is always present. So get those last few wiggles out. We're going to jump right into it. When you hear the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, take a nice deep breath in with each sound, the bowl as it rings. Transform your exhale into a mighty yet gentle Om as you simply fall into the heart. As I lovingly invite you back into the throne of the soul. Give reverence to the now. Allow everything to be and unfold before your awareness in this screen of consciousness like a film. Whatever emotions, thoughts, and sensations that may arise, simply allow them to be. Recognize that you give them the power. So fall effortlessly into the stillness. That is the pureness of your being. And with this final tap of the bowl, shift your attention to the sound as it rings and fades into silence. So too, allow your own beingness to fall effortlessly into the calm of the heart. In this process of manifestation, we must come to recognize the heart can only speak when the internal state is calm and at peace. For it's that highest yearning, it's this intuitional knowing that speaks through the silence. And utilizing the new moon energies, the signs of the stars and planets and their alignments, and many retrogrades in this current moment, provide us the opportunity to heal at an exponential rate, to unlock every door in any one that we seek. But it's a game of love. Now is the time to utilize this mass shift to transcend and transmute your fears, to let go of the many threads of attachment that weigh heavy on the heart, to let go of all concepts and simply be. Look within your beingness. What is it you seek? Know now that it's these intentions, these aspirations of our pureness, of our heart, that will enable us to paint a picture, to envision, to begin to condense the energies of your manifestation. We must come to recognize that the habits that we have cannot be destroyed, they become transformed. Come to remember that you are the divine alchemist, the manifester, the creator, the god and goddess of your experience. It's within your power to create the life you seek, and life will reward the acts of courage. But what is it that's holding you back from embracing the potential, the future that you wish to experience? For the past 6 months and beyond, in truth, the beyond year and a half point of the many alignments and passings of the stars and planets have been bringing our own spaceship of Earth through the cosmos, dancing in areas that are bringing many energies, accelerating this expansion of consciousness. Yet with this opportunity of change and transformation comes the awkward phases and chaotic points of transformation. And just like the molecules and atoms that comprise this universe, we must come to see everything as this knowing of as above, so below. The energetic states of tension between the molecules before they shed their sheaths, the pulling and swaying of electrons between atoms and molecules. It's a dance that we see in our own tensions of emotional attachments and mental delusions. Recognize that there is always tension before we break the surface. Yet just as good and liberating as it feels to come up beneath the surface when you've been underwater, holding your breath for a long period of time, so too when we break the barriers and bubbles of our own limitations. Let go. Come to understand that you are the only being that limits your experience. So in these manifestations that we seek to utilize for this new moon in Libra, what is it that will bring you back to this state of peace? This knowing of harmony within your heart as the love and light you are. What holds you back from embracing every moment, every slice of now as a delectable dessert? Come to let go of all fear. Let go of all attachment. To manifest the new, we must let go of the old. For creation, there is also a process of destruction. The two are but different sides of the same coin. Transmute the habit, transform whatever it is you seek within your life, and know that the universe will support you for your life itself. This play and dance of interconnectedness is something that goes beyond our comprehension, but we experience the grace and beauty every moment. Transcend the many spiritual misconceptions that life will somehow drop these apples in your lap. You must go out in the world and experience. You must take steps outside of your comfort zone and live with courage. Live with a fierce love, knowing that you are the god and goddess of creation in your experience. and that life will support you, for you are life itself. Take a nice deep breath in, filling yourself up with the love and light. And as you exhale, release any tensions and energies that no longer serve you. Consciously expel them from your beingness. And as they become reabsorbed in the ether, this ocean of energy in which we swim in. And again, take a deep breath in, filling each and every cell with that divine white light. As your heart shines forth, simply envision that in which you seek to manifest. And again, one more final deep breath here. And as you draw in that light, continue to hold the breath as long as you can comfortably. As you begin to feel in your heart space the same energy and emotional knowing of your success, of your achievement, of that transcended you. And allow these feelings to give you the courage, the light, the motivation, the drive, the conviction to carry out your manifestation, to bring your highest aspirations to fruition. And know that all is grace, however they may unfold, is intended to be for the lessons we need to receive. For all is happening for us in this process of unfoldment. Our abilities to refine our manifestations to be more accurate to that in which we seek in our heart stems from letting go. For letting go of everything, only then do we receive everything and more. Just as we enter the realms of the new, we can only come into this green pasture of understanding and exploration by traversing through the unknown. So let go of your expectations, your assumptions, and simply trust in life, trust in your own divinity. Simply unfold in the pureness of your being. Allow yourself to continue to look within your own heart and determine that in which you seek to manifest. For it's in this position we begin to assert ourselves as the masters over the mind and the imagination as we grab the reins of our beingness. We use the tools of the mind as they are intended to be, aspects to assist us in our manifesting, tools to help us paint the picture of the creations we seek to bring into this reality. In its essence, the mind is that purest computer, one of divine origin. As many of us know, we have not even come close to unlocking the full potential of it. But through the process of letting go, through this path of detachment, all can be manifested from the pureness of your own being. For everything stems from the love in this infinite matrix of light. Allow yourself to fully receive these new moon energies in Libra, for it's all about balance. And the true harmonious state of our being stems and arises from coming home to the heart. It's the fulcrum in which our beingness teeters and totters, ebbs and flows on. It's the connecting point between the higher and the lower centers. It's the gateway to the eternal fire, that divine energy of oneness that unites all. So whatever it is that weighs heavy on your heart, allow this new moon to assist you in letting go. Whatever it is that holds you back from forgiving and letting go, or forgiving yourself and others, use these energies to burn away those bridges of resentment and frustration. Allow the light and energy of the universe shining forward now to uplift and transform you. For your higher self is always seeking this fulfillment of intimate knowing of our beingness. But it's our expectations, our assumptions that hold us back, that keep us trapped in the limitations of the mind, in the many concepts and attachments of personhood. So ultimately, utilize these energies to let go and liberate yourself. To strip away the false and return back to the truth of your beingness, the effortlessness of your playfulness, your spirit. And know now that the masses are awakening. For each of us are connected. And there becomes a tipping point in which the energies, you can say, they spread like wildfire, evoking and riling up the many slumbering hearts to these many avenues of introspection in which you have been traveling on for many years. And even if you are new in this journey of introspection, come to recognize that you are ahead of the curve, therefore leading the way of this mass shift of consciousness. Utilize this powerful astrological alignment of the new moon in Libra and the many planets in retrograde to fully liberate your own beingness, yourself. Transcend identity, transcend concepts. Burn away the many threads of attachment. Manifest that in which you seek from your true position, undisturbed, untainted from the many external expressions and projections placed upon us. And know that everything arises through this avenue, this gateway, this portal of the heart. Allow your pureness to unfold effortlessly each moment by simply letting go, letting down the arms that seek to engage with the mind and the emotions. Allow them to come and go like clouds, traveling across the sky that is you, the consciousness itself. And in that stillness, in that state of separation and recognition, you can surf the many waves that life presents you effortlessly towards the manifestations you seek. When you hear the next tap of the bowl, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, transform it into a powerful and mighty Om. But most importantly, as you chant out this divine chord, allow your heart to radiate that manifestation in which you seek to bring to this reality. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. And thank you so much for tapping in. And where is that? Much love from a Libra as well. That's interesting. We vibe. Digital media, dude. Not surprised. But with that, I just think it's important to recognize that so many people get caught up in this practice of wanting, seeking, that there's many avenues of spiritual materialism with this type of inner looking and trying to manifest things. Because until you figure out who you are, a lot of these aspirations are in truth more so desires of the ego. They're things that aren't actually intended to liberate us or let go of the uncomfortable or embrace the unknown or the fears. And we run away from things using it. And you can utilize these practices of manifestation, of capitalizing on the astrological alignments to bring about a lot of things you really want in this world. But until you come to that point of the stillness, the pureness of your heart, it's going to be distorted. And through that, it's going to be chaotic, and it's not going to be lessons you're going to want to learn. And especially with the amplification of what's going on right now with everything in the universe, it's best to not tread those paths. I mean, again, you got to recognize when you play with the powers of life from a place of ego, it's going to humble you. And no one really wants to deal with that. And if you have to go down that path, you have to go down that path. I know I've walked mine. We all have to go through our own grade or degree of it. But with the current times that are happening right now, it really is make or break for a lot of people. The avenues of, are you for the path of progression, liberation, truth, love and light, or are you going to be comfortable and content with the same stuff every day? And it's important to utilize the light that you have and the curiosity and courage that you have to inspire others by simply dancing your dance and carrying out your manifestations from that effortlessness of being. It's only through that space of calm and still that the heart can actually be heard. And then it's not the mind trying to interfere and run the show. It's what the heart really needs to heal and let go and transform. And it takes a lot of courage. So I always like to commend people who are on this path of inner looking that, you're a badass warrior of light. Just keep it up. And just know that the more that you let go in this process, the more that you receive. And when life presents you things, don't live with the tension or resistance of it. Simply embrace it. It's happening with a purpose. We may not know in the moment, but I know I have thousands, countless experiences and stories of going into a situation thinking the worst absolute things and it coming out and being something life-changing and magical. And that's just kind of the humor and irony that life has, which is fun. It's entertaining. It's always something new. And when we really embrace it, it allows us to manifest everything even faster and more efficiently because we live in a tensionless state of effortless flow, and life can simply rush through us like a raging river. And with that, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed, and in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment, for a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all whom ask. Namaste. Thank you so much for tapping in. Smash that like, share, and tap in. We're back with the Satsangs, baby. I'm back in town. So happy first Satsang of October. Let's get it. Peace. See you Sunday. Bye.